Capricorn, welcome to your general reading. My name's Clive. You're watching Emery's Tarot. It's a great pleasure to be here. Okay, please bear in mind that these readings are general. The energy is very fluidic. Okay, so please take the bits that resonate, leave the rest. It is a great pleasure to be here. Okay, and let's get straight into this. What's going on for my wonderful Capricorns at the moment? What's going on for my wonderful Capricorns? See what's going on with you. What's your energy at the moment, Capricorn? What's your energy at the moment? Well, there you go. The Hierophant. Now, some of you, long-standing relationships, whether marriage is involved or not, and long-term commitments. You are certainly thinking long-term. You could be dealing with a Taurus energy, okay, but don't get too hooked up on star signs. But I'm kind of getting that you have been in a situation for a fairly long time. You've got used to a certain lifestyle, but I'm getting communication coming in, all right, and perhaps for some of you a new love interest. You see the potential of it. All right. Now, either way, I'm getting that you're perhaps dealing with somebody who grew up very different culturally. Okay, there could even be religious beliefs here. But what I'm getting is you're dealing with somebody very, very different from yourself, and it's kind of like stabilising that situation. All right, I'm kind of getting there's a new opportunity here. Right, there's perhaps been a friendship and it's grown beyond belief, but either way, I'm getting here a change in your present situation. But you're kind of digging your heels in, you're resisting these changes, although there is temptation there. Okay, somebody here does want to take a relationship with you to the next level. All right. It's kind of like the look on, you've got that look on your face. You're looking towards the future, but you're not entirely convinced. See, his eyes are looking to the right. That's the future in my book. Okay, it's kind of like, okay, well, I'm not entirely convinced about this. What's your intentions? Okay, and, what are you willing to bring to the table money-wise and, as far as circumstances go? All right, there is a deep wish here for change. All right, and as tempting as this is, the kind of a little bit of a challenge here is to resist just jumping into it. You perhaps feel as somebody's being a bit overzealous, perhaps not thinking properly, not thinking of the consequences. Either way, this new venture involves a separation, but it's like you need a bit more convincing. It's like, whoa, I'm not prepared to give up what I've earned, what I've worked for so long. Even going back as far as 10 years, I'm not just going to give that up on a whim kind of energy. What's the challenge here? Yeah, new feelings, new love. Wow. I'm kind of getting here, there's a declaration of feelings. Now it's kind of split your loyalties. It's certainly made you think. Okay, it's kind of, the universe is kind of granting you wish. You've been wishing for change. You've been wishing for an emotional connection. Perhaps the connection you're in, marriage, traditionalism has been one of very, very supportive. Okay, and circumstantially, the person has perhaps looked after you very well. Okay, monetarily wise and circumstantially, but new love is love. It's a very, very strong emotion. In fact, I'd even go as far as say it's the strongest emotion of the lot. But there is some split loyalties here. But you're not entirely convinced. You're a bit pessimistic on the outcome here. Okay, but although it's a challenge, whichever way you go with this, you kind of are in a pretty win-win situation. But it's going to be, are you prepared for a bumpy ride? I'm picking up here somebody wants to meet you and talk to you. Okay, they want to sound you out. They kind of want to state their case. And this person, whether you're married or not, they perhaps are, or perhaps there's a third party intervention there in the form of a parent. Okay, it's why it's in the challenge position. Overcoming this challenge is going to be pretty difficult. Ooh. Now that, yeah, all the High Priestess using all that wisdom from your past relationships. Overcoming fear. Usually the High Priestess shows up when somebody needs to overcome their fear of commitment for whatever reason. All right, because I'm kind of getting, there is this, well, I've been in this situation a long time, am I ready to give it up or not? Despite its pitfalls, okay. But it is time to let your intuition, it is perhaps an intuitive choice rather than a choice on emotions. Okay, perhaps you've learnt from the past that making decisions, emotional decisions, doesn't always work out. But you are becoming self-aware and, you know, not entirely committing yourself to it directly, just jumping into it. It's kind of like play it along, you know, treat it lightheartedly. Try not to take yourself too seriously. Try not to take the situation too seriously. That's going to be difficult. All right, but with this High Priestess here, you've learnt from past mistakes. It gives you a chance to rewrite, you know, your next chapter using what you've learnt, using your wisdom, okay, from past experiences on your approach to this. I'm getting this kind of no strings attached energy, okay, but it does mean detachment here and relocation. It's a big move, this is. Okay. See what their energy is. This person you're dealing with. Yeah. Their energy is the Hangman. It would seem they can't make up their mind. They are approaching you, okay, and they want to go forward you, but it's like, yeah, you're kind of mirroring each other. You are literally mirroring each other. This is like the boundary between you two as well, you know. It's overcoming fear of commitment. This is kind of like the central pin of it all. They're kind of reluctant. There's something here in their past they're reluctant to let go of. So they're kind of slowing it down. Okay, there's this deepest wish to be together with you, but because of circumstances, they're trying to work that out. All right, they are coming towards you slowly, but it's a question of, you know, they want reconciliation with you, but it's that level of reconciliation. You know, reconciliation can form many forms. It can take the form of just friendship and spending so much time together, taking holidays together. I'm kind of getting here that one or both of you are in situations due to the comfort zone. All right. But there is this kind of becoming self-aware and overcoming the inhibitions. So what? Yeah, it's the energy between you as well is also working together to overcome the challenges. I'm kind of getting in this case, whatever your relevant situations, as I said, this is a general reading, it's working together. With this Hangman here, you know, this person really doesn't want to be responsible for the decision they're making. Okay, so they're very reluctant. It's reluctant to make a decision because they know the consequences, they know the losses. All right, I'm kind of getting, they are coming towards you and, you know, to discuss your choices. Okay, it is a bit of a player type energy, But I'm kind of getting in this discussion, a lot of the truth will come out. Okay. It's kind of like testing each other, a conversation taking place, testing each other, you know, meeting in the middle, perhaps in a neutral place, all right, and testing each other to see what you're willing to commit to and what you're not willing to commit to. Confidence is the key, all right. The most likely outcome is, you know, working out on the physical plane how much time you can spend, you know, whether you want to take this forward and say, okay, let's see how it goes. But there is this energy of there's no certainty that it will work out. All right, but it starting on a friendship level, spending some time together to see how it works, to discuss, you know, the consequences, the right time to act, etc. Discuss the challenges. All right. But it's also a question of leaving your relative situations with, you know, peace and harmony. It's a question of discussing a strategy on overcoming the challenges. But what I'm getting here is you spending a chance of you to have a truly honest discussion and there's a lot to discuss what I'm getting here, but I'm kind of getting it can be worked out. All right. But Queen of Wands is going to need a lot of confidence. Communication is going to be very important. The passion and the attraction is certainly there, but it's kind of on what level do you really want to take this forward at. I'm going to leave it there. Thanks very much for watching.